Happy New Year's, everyone. Hope you guys are ready for an exciting 2018. As we kick off the new year, here are some updates from our Family of Services leaders.
Hello, Craig Garcia with Capital Partners Mortgage with a couple of trends in the mortgage industry that we expect to see in 2018. First, interest rates. 2017 was a very stable interest rate environment during the year. Economists and industry experts are expecting gradual interest rate increases to the mid-upper 4% range on 30-year fixed-rate loans by the end of this year. A trend we are really excited to see continue is that mortgage credit availability is increasing. It's easier to get a mortgage today than it was a couple of years ago, and this year promises some really significant advancements for the mortgage industry. Electronic verification of your income and assets without having to show paperwork is a rapidly emerging trend, and this year we'll see borrowers get a fully documented prime rate loan without having to give their documentation. It's still going to get verified in the background, sometimes immediately. Most borrowers, before you get too excited, will still have to provide all their documents, but it is an emerging trend that everyone can get excited about. Thanks for watching.
Our message today is for cash buyers and investors. Without a mortgage on many of these transactions, it's left to the buyer in their sole discretion to decide whether to insure the property or not. At Kai's Insurance, we recommend that all buyers and investors purchase a policy that includes windstorm insurance. We are aware, with rising costs in windstorm insurance and the increase in home windstorm mitigation features, that many buyers and investors decide to forego the windstorm portion of the policy. It is critical that all cash buyers and all investors still purchase an insurance policy to cover against water damage, theft, and fire. This will also offer them liability coverage as well to the homeowners. Did you know that 50% of water claims are made within the first 90 days after a real estate transaction? Did you know that water claims trump hurricane damage claims? Our message today is simple. All cash buyers and investors, at a minimum, should purchase a policy that includes fire, water damage, and liability coverage. Have a great 2018.
Hello everyone, I'm Marlene Rodriguez with Home Partners Title, talking with you today about tenancy, the manner in which you hold title to a property. This affects you whether you're a home buyer or a home seller. So here we go. Common forms of tenancy include tenants by the entireties. This is created when a husband and wife take title together, and upon the death of one, legal title automatically passes to the surviving spouse. Joint tenants with rights of survivorship means that upon the death of a party, title automatically passes to the surviving joint owner or owners. There's also tenants in common, which mean that each party owns an undivided interest, and upon the death of the party, their interest passes to their estate and not to the surviving joint owner or owners. Individuals may also take title as a single person or a married person. And also, title can be held in the name of a trust. It's very important that you consider these forms of tenancy prior to closing and that the names of all the parties are on the contract. Upon selling the property, you should also know that all parties whose names are on a title would need to sign documents in order to consummate the sale. For instance, if you took title as a married person and you're selling your homestead property, the home in which you live, your spouse will need to sign closing documents. Yes, even if you haven't seen him or her in years. There's no such thing as legal separation in the state of Florida, and he or she will have to be present to sign documents. So be aware and be prepared. The way you hold title has legal and tax ramifications that could affect you. We recommend that you consult with an attorney or CPA with any questions you may have prior to taking title to the property. While title companies perform many functions, they are not qualified to advise on estate planning or tax issues. So remember, tenancy, the way you hold title, is an important matter with possible consequences and should be considered prior to closing. Thank you so much for listening, and I'll see you next time.
Hi, Ben Eugene with Kai's Property Management, here with your monthly update. Today I would like to discuss security deposits, last month's rents, your commission, and the transaction fee for leasing. When a tenant moves into a property, oftentimes last month's rent, which is considered advance rents, security deposits are collected. These funds, by law, must be placed into an escrow account, not to be used for anything other than last month's rent and the security deposit. What we find oftentimes is that our agents have trouble when it comes time to get their commissions processed and the transaction fee paid. What you need to understand is that it is not something you can take out of the last month's rent or security. You're placing your owners in great peril should a tenant ever find out that these funds were taken and used for anything other than last month and security deposits. For more information, give us a call. Happy to help.
Thank you guys for the great information. Now let's go out there and make 2018 our best year yet. See you guys next month.